For those who are interested, I've been putting together a little layout, double R gauge. Thought I'd give you a quick tour so you can see what it's all about really. It's based on a little village called Delphine, which is sort of about, I think, 4 or 5 miles from Oldham. It's set in the Pennines, so there was a railway there. I've loosely based the track layout on it, but I've called it Denshaw, which is an ex-village up that didn't have a railway, so you couldn't put the two alike because it's no particular track plan. There's no particular era, although I've said it's sort of a preserved railway really, somewhere in the Pennines on the Midland region. So anyway, there's the main road. There'll be a gate into the goods yard station, which is currently on Hornby platform pieces, which I'm going to cover, paint and make more realistically, but they're a good base anyway. There's a good shed area. I'm going to put some coal drops around here, coal staves. It's quite a big goods yard really, but should add interest. Over here you can see, I'm going to point out, that's going to be where the castle dock will go. Then there'll be an embankment here which will hide all these switches. Water tower, signal box, and that's the neck for the yard. And here, it's quite tall, is the old chimney, which I quite like the idea of having an old rundown mill, based on the Burley Mill in Delft. So we've put that in anyway. It's not finished, but it's going to be a derelict rundown mill, and this is the later edition. I'll take the chimneys off, which is the goods loading area for the mill. Originally there would have been a wagon turntable in here, and that would have had the wagons in to the mill, but later on the mill owners decided to put a more modern brick unloading area, but now it's just used to store some of the preserved stock. As you can see, a couple of locomotives waiting to be restored. So it simply goes through this bridge, which will be an embankment and a road across. The track on the right is a long carriage siding, so it doesn't actually run into the fiddle yard, but it runs alongside it. So it's single track through there and into what is essentially the 4-rod fiddle yard plus the continuation of the carriage siding. So yeah, there's another view. It's about 16 feet long, so it's quite a big size, but I thought it's a small subject to model the end of sort of a branch line in the Pennines or something, but you're constantly running out of room, so there's been some compromises there. But that's about it really. If anyone's got any questions, just leave me a comment, and hopefully we'll see it's become more scenic really. We've got the backdrops are going there, which is really good actually. I'm pleased with it. It's a photograph of, I think it actually was taken in the Pennines, so once that's in, it'll bring the layout to life, but that's going to be the last thing that goes on, because I don't want it to get damaged with the ballasting and the other scenics, which could get a bit messy. But there we go. We're about to see a train leave Denshaw, one of the first ones, a little Class 25. The good thing about this layout, I've spent a bit of time, is putting a lot of isolating sections in, so it can be run DCC, or it can be run DC. So there's loads of scope for running your older stock or some of the modern things. Okay, well, I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.